I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. In my heart I have but one desire, and that one is you. No other will do. I've lost all ambition for worldly acclaim. I just want to be the one you love. And with your admission that you feel the same, I'll have reached the goal I'm dreaming of. Believe. I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart.
What's up, everybody? It's 420 on Tuesday, and you know what that means. I'm doing the damn thing. Hex is doing the damn thing. We're doing it like one big, happy, dysfunctional family. This is Nerdy News at 420, and I am still your host, a chef by trade and a mark by choice. I am the Will Gray, and joining me today is the co-host with the most. She joins me every Tuesday. She is the local swap hag. It's everybody's favorite Hex, Bridget. Bridget, how the hell are you?
I'm doing all right. How about you?
So far, so good. It's a good Tuesday. Al is here, and Quan is here, and you're here, and I'm here. So it's a good start. So far, so good on a Tuesday. You can't go wrong with it.
Nope.
I've had a weird life since I started playing this MMO. AJ's here as well. AJ, if you don't say anything, sometimes I don't realize right away, so I apologize. So my life is, the joys of starting a small business. So I decided to start two at the same time.
Smart.
Yeah. So I've got, real world jobs. I was talking to you about it. Where's my typewriter? My typewriter is down here beside me, because when I work and do real world work, I put my laptop here and hook it up to my TV. So I've got two monitors for my work laptop. Bridget doesn't text me on Thursdays anymore. Will stopped loving me. I could never stop loving you, Matt. I have a lot to talk to you about. The world has been like wild, crazy, busy, and I feel like I haven't had a chance to catch you up on any of it. You and I need to have like a bro moment.
Isn't that crazy? I was just talking about Matt yesterday. I was like, I want to remember to send this to him.
You did.
I literally just said that yesterday. And also, it's a two-way street.
Phone works both ways. But yeah, playing lots of RuneScape. I soloed my first boss yesterday. That was super exciting. This is the best way to describe this to you because you'll understand it playing on PC some, okay? I'm setting here. I finish it, okay? Knock it out. And I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah. Screenshot it, send it to the guild. I'm like, yo, guys, I did it. I soloed. I look at Al and I'm like, hey, guess what I just did? And when I say that, something gets the dog's attention and she tears out of the office. And with it, she unplugs my computer mid-process.
Oh no!
Like perfect timed incident where she like just unplugs everything.
It was like your office moment where you look at the
shit.
camera and you're like, yeah.
And she goes, I hope it's saved. And I said, well, I know it's saved because it finished and spit me back out into the main world like it should. But I was like, I didn't get a relish in any of like the post finish like glory of like the fireworks and seeing what my drop was and everything. No, I logged back on and all of a sudden all that shit's in my bank. I didn't get any of like the joy of the solo. What's up,
Fair.
Sec? It's good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. What about you? Anything new or exciting on this Tuesday?
I was out of town this weekend. I went to a cabin in the woods. It was pretty fun. It was muddy.
Die.
It did not die, and there was.
We were genuinely concerned for you.
I was not the only Black person there, so let me make that clear. But yeah, it was fun. We had a good time. We had s'mores and we grilled, and it was cool. And I've been playing a little bit of RuneScape myself, trying to get a better understanding of what I should be doing and how
I'm
to.
100 hours into the game, and I still have no idea what I'm doing.
I'm level 9. Big news. So, yeah.
Whatever, Quan. You need to start playing too. We need to get a guild together where it's just us talking shit. Al, just to give you a heads up, we are going to be talking about chimp fuckers on Thursday. Me and Bo. Me and Quan should watch this show together. Me and Bo are going to screen share it tomorrow so he can watch the most recent episode. It's from the same production crew that did Tiger King. You remember?
I'm sorry, is
Tiger
it actually
King?
Called Chimp Fuckers, or is it something?
I don't actually know what the name of the show is. We were calling it Chimp Fuckers all weekend. Essentially, it's from the crew that did Tiger King. Okay, you remember that show that held everybody by the balls during COVID about the crazy white dude? Crazy white dude with the tigers. It's
held crazy white lady
who killed her husband. Yeah. Maybe we should go back to our Minecraft world. We should go back to Minecraft and play some Minecraft. We haven't done that in a while. But essentially, he's covering this lady who is obsessed with these monkeys. Chimp Crazy is the name of it. She
can't trust her.
She got a baby chimpanzee around the same time she gave birth to a newborn, and the chimpanzee was taken from its mother. So instead of nursing it like a normal, she raised it like a twin with her daughter.
Weird.
So she admitted breastfeeding and shit.
Does she have a husband or is she alone?
She has. Oh, there's a story involved. Oh. You should definitely watch it. Thursday, we're going to be covering the first 3 episodes because this lady is obsessed. She's like Carol Baskins, but with chimpanzees and orangutans.
Got it.
She loves them, Bridget. And when I say that, she openly talks about it on air about the things she does with these monkeys. So us calling it chimp fuckers is not an exaggeration.
Weird and creepy.
Super fucking weird, super creepy. It's on HBO Max. World is strange, but at least we got cringy TV to watch. Let's get to work. If you're watching on youtube.com/Rivet City Radio, it's free to everything, follow, subscribe, unsubscribe, click the bell, get notified, all of it. Twitch.tv/Rivet City Radio. It's free to do everything except for subscribe. We will talk about that later. Hex.
Yo,
this is nerdy news. 1, not botch bots and chair shots. So I was clicking all the wrong things. But it's time for host picks. Donna, it's good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I know. Yes, we all do. Teenager eating disorders in class of 09 is something I didn't think I could do in that game. What?
Don't ask me.
All right, host picks. We've got we've got 3 good host picks. Let's do mine and yours both are trailers.
Okay.
So let's do AJ's article, and then we'll do both the trailers, and then we'll get going into it. This is from Tyler Fisher from comicbook.com. And the article reads, GameStop retro stores are opening. GameStop retro is a new old era for the video games retailer. GameStop retros are starting to open across the U.S. as the name suggests. GameStop retro deals in retro games to this end from NES all the way up through 360 and Xbox One, Sega Dreamcast, the Saturn, everything. Right now they have, for instance, Wii consoles as low as $69, GameCube controllers for like $25. The quote, hell yes, love to see this. I had mentioned a while back on stream many months ago that they really need to be tapping into a retro market. It's booming lately for old games. Great move, fellas. It comes from one of the head guys at GameStop. Bridget, right off the rip. How do you feel about the idea? One, after everything that happened on Wall Street with the whole insider stuff and the hedge funds and all of that nonsense, and GameStop kind of making their boom, what do you think about them cashing in? You and I talk a whole lot about everybody using the nostalgia clause to get business. Do you think that's all this is a play from GameStop to use the nostalgia factor to get us to spend money on old shit we don't need?
Yeah, I mean, completely, especially on the latter end of my generation and yours. There, it's like candy for a baby, you know. I think that it'll do well. I don't know, like, are they physical stores or is it within GameStop?
No, they're going to be a separate brick and mortar franchise altogether. It's not just a GameStop. One of the GameStops at the mall yesterday or Saturday or whenever we went was going out. They were liquidating their entire stuff. And we saw that with a lot of stores there. But what I'm thinking is hopefully they will start converting some of the already existing GameStops into GameStop retros. Watching dogs for my sister while she's gone. So I guess I need to buy more peanut butter. Hell yeah.
Dogs love peanut butter.
They do. It's the easiest way to keep them calm.
The only thing that I'm thinking about as far as that goes is, like, even though people love nostalgia, people these days also love being inside and staying inside their home. So I'm wondering if they're going to have like a website or like some sort of like pre-order pickup situation for that type of thing. Cause I don't know that I think it will work out for them, but I don't know if it's like worth the cost, if that makes sense.
So we went shopping, and I don't usually go retail shopping. I usually do everything on the internet. Mm-hmm. And there were more than one store at this mall that was going out of business. And every single person we talked to said it's because of Twitch just sent you to a random ass stream. It's because the rent is going up and the foot traffic is going down. Mm-hmm. So like Hurley, a pretty decent like brand. Everybody's heard of Hurley. Like, you know, like they're closing their store and liquidating. I got a pair of $50 flip-flops for $10 because they're selling everything. And they were like, the rent is more expensive than what, you know, is like manageable as far as staffing it and everything that goes into running a brick and mortar store. Even a company like Hurley is just like, we can't do it anymore. You know, like
neither can us normal people. We can't do it anymore either.
And that's the thing is like you see that running. So I'm curious about GameStop. And again, like maybe they'll go into converting some of the standing stores into these retros, or they'll do like, this is going to sound weird as shit, but like the Dollar General has this thing called Pop Shelf, where it's like the stuff that's a little bit higher end Dollar General stuff. And sometimes it'll be just a Pop Shelf. Sometimes it'll be just a Dollar General. And sometimes they're blended together.
I think they'd be better off doing like a KFC Taco Bell situation than they would be opening a separate new store themselves.
Hurley in a landlocked state was a poor choice. But yeah, so I'm here for it. I like retro games anyways way more than I do.
Okay, so what I'm wondering now is like, can you get more money for trading those things in? Also, as someone who still has those systems, like I still have my Xbox 360. By trading it in at regular GameStop, I might get like $12 for it. But if I go to one of these retro places, are they going to pay me more for the system than previously, you know?
No, that's a fair question. And I
Yeah.
think that would be a supply and demand thing too, because if you're going into a retro game store that specifically deals with them, like you might not get much more, but you should get a little bit more.
Yeah.
CC's
Honestly,
Pizza's gift cards and a handshake.
I miss CC's.
I do love some CC's Pizza. I miss all you can eat buffets.
Stevie B's, another good one.
Shoney's. Have you ever been to Shoney's?
I have not, and I've seen them, but I'm like, I'm good.
They used to be legit, and they would do all you could eat buffets. They were like the original all you could eat salad bar,
My
like before like
mother-in-law,
Ryan's
like,
and stuff.
she always takes us to like Golden Corral, and I hate the atmosphere of Golden Corral. It's such like a old black lady place to go.
I love Golden Corral.
Their chicken is really good. Their chicken.
Whoa! Let's not put a stretch there. The chicken is not why I like Golden Corral.
It's not bad though. It's really not bad.
Okay, I will give you that. It's better than fast food chicken for sure,
is.
but it's
It
still
is.
not good chicken.
I mean,
But I like the fact that I can go get a slice of prime rib and some fried chicken and some mashed potatoes and then turn around on my next plate and get tacos and lo mein noodles if I want it. You know what the fuck I'm saying? Like that's what I like about Golden Corral is I can eat whatever I want.
Like buffet that I'm really interested in are the really nice like Chinese food buffets. Those are like the safe. Those are really good.
I smash Chinese food.
Yeah.
If I know I'm going to a Chinese buffet, I will intentionally like
starve yourself.
Eat a real big breakfast and get my belly, like get my stomach swollen up and then not eat the rest of the day so I can just like pound it at dinner time. Fuck yeah. I'll do it with sushi too. This is your host pick. It's just called Copycat. Is there anything we should know about it, or is it just a really cool trailer?
It's a really cool trailer for a new game coming to us.
What's
and
up,
I don't
Stormy?
know if you've played Stray, which I doubt. I don't think you've played Stray, but I enjoyed Stray. So in this game, we will be able to play as the cat. And I think it really hits home with cat owners who have had cats their whole lives. So, you know, you don't mess with cats.
I've only recently...
Can I tell you a secret? My baby girl
Love coming
went
in,
missing a
man.
month
Big
ago.
shout out to the Clubhouse
Her name's
Entertainment Network
She
from
looks
TikTok.
exactly like
Stormy
you.
and Sec and Tim and all
I
those
know
guys.
you
Love
love
y'all.
her,
Always
but
love
can
the
we
support.
pretend?
Bree just hopped in too. Big shout out. She's another one of them. Love the fact you guys are hanging out with us today. Thanks for the support. This seems like a very Bridget game.
I do like a simple, cozy game where I can be a cat. People shit on Stray, but I enjoyed it. For what it was, I enjoyed it. We are playing as the cat. Correct.
Yeah. It's a game called Copycat, Bree. It's on Steam, I believe is what it said. I'll tell you.
The owner of you, the cat, had a cat that died that looked just like you. And so, you know, she said, I know you're not her, but let's just pretend for a while.
Of course you do, Quan. Of course you do.
Oh shit, you're going down.
We're going to fight?
You can get
And you get to attack birds? Why does the house look all smoky?
Ominous.
Steam, September 19th, 2024. So in 2 weeks.
Yep. Wishlist it today.
Wishlist it today.
Wishlist it today.
So I'm not going to lie. I think that and Squirrel with a Gun might get me into this genre. You're
It's
absolutely
kind
right.
of fun to play as an animal. The gun one is a little bit wild, I will say that. But I think that sometimes it's cool to play a like single player game that's linear to an extent that has a beginning and end without too much like secret shit for you to find. You know, it's kind of just like relaxing.
I can respect that. And as the more I get into like casual gaming, and by that I mean games where you just sit and you do things idly. It's not necessarily a completionist, I've got to finish every mission and beat all the bosses kind of game necessarily. I'm starting to appreciate them.
Yeah.
Bree says hop on Disney Dreamlight Valley. Have you played that?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Took
What do you think about it?
Took a large portion of my life. As someone who is not even a Disney adult, like that shit was like, oh my god, it's really consuming. If you like Animal Crossing, it's like Disney's answer to that. Played a lot of it. Haven't played recently. I fell off, but yeah, it's good shit. Good cozy shit.
Good cozy shit. Stormy says I hate that Disney game.
They hate
Stormy, it's nothing about you, Stormy, strikes me as a Disney adult, bro. I love you, but you're not a Disney adult. Stormy's a hater, though. Says Bree. That's awesome. All right, it's time for my host pick. Mine. This is the only thing that's going to be wrestling related today. I guarantee you. For those of you that are coming in from Clubhouse ENT, this is it. This is the new trailer for the Queen of Villains, though, which is the rise in Japanese Joshi wrestling.
I'm into it. The trailer was good. Ty just sent me a sad article about some guy who had a rise and fall in wrestling very quickly. Odyssey something. I don't know who that is.
Odyssey Jones. There's a lot of stuff going out about him. I'm saving most of that for Sunday.
Yeah, completely save it because I don't.
You're not going to understand any of it.
But I just wanted to flex a little bit so that you knew that I knew.
I respect the shit out of that. Between me and Quan and Matt and Ed, like we're going to eventually get you up to speed on pro wrestling.
Maybe so.
All right. So the Queen of Villains, the rise of Japanese Joshi wrestling, essentially. I will love some DK Mario.
Please play that trailer, the new Mario one that I dropped earlier.
I stand corrected. Stormy says he is a Disney adult. He's just hating on the game, just hating on him.
Because it probably took over their life the way it took over mine.
Did we watch this on Thursday?
I remember seeing this, but I don't know if this is a new trailer for it.
Okay, I remember seeing a trailer for this. This one said it just released a couple hours ago. Okay. So it's just maybe a new trailer with some footage we may have already seen then. I'm never going to be mad about a female deathmatch wrestler. I was watching a guy today play a new game that just came out. The Grandmaster Wukong or whatever. I was watching a streamer play that because it just dropped like last week or so, and he was playing the first few chapters of it. And it looks like so much fun.
That right now, yeah.
So much fun. That was a straight bitch slap, if I've ever seen one.
Oh shit.
Damn. Fuck yeah. It's on Netflix, September 19th. Tons of shit dropping on Netflix this month.
Yeah.
All right. Now let's get into some nerdy news. We've got through the host picks. Let's get into it. And in true nerdy news fashion, one of the first things we're going to talk about is a fucking popcorn bucket, Bridget.
Oh my god, the popcorn buckets.
Everybody has fucking popcorn buckets now, okay? So Nicole Drum, this is coming from comicbook.com. Batman gets an 85th anniversary popcorn bucket at AMC. So I'm going to do the thing where I screen share so I don't have to read to you, and we just watch the promo video for it instead.
Imagine being volunteered to have to scoop the popcorn into the bucket on this like video, and then being told like, yeah, we're not going to show your face though. You know.
Okay, that was it.
Wow.
That was nothing. Go back. So essentially, it's a bat signal. Okay. And Stormy says he needs that bucket. Absolutely. Bree, to get you up to speed, it seems like when did it start? Probably this time last year when they started doing custom popcorn buckets for every new comic book movie or whatever that was coming out. Because Dune has one. Deadpool and Wolverine had one. Like every major release, it seems like is getting a popcorn bucket, right? Like,
they all have one at this point. It's like the new collectible thing that you can get at the movie theaters. I think it's a smart move because it makes people want to go see the movie, and especially at a time like post 2020 where people were not going outside to go to see movies. So I think it's a cool move. It's something really creative that I would have never thought of.
I like, how did she get away with starting her wrestling career at 14? That's the thing. There's a lot of these Japanese women, and I'm sure they'll talk about it in the movie, Donna, where they lied about their ages and shit. Jay Briscoe being one of them, starting with Ring of Honor. He was only 16 at the time, and he lied about his age for the first year of the company or so until he got to being 18 and was actually able to, like, not need
They
to
do
lie
that a
about
lot
it.
in Olympic gymnastics as well, you know. Yeah. I have a segue actually from that Batman bucket. There's a Lego Batmobile based on the 1966 Batman TV series up for pre-order at Amazon.
Really?
Yeah, let me show you. Let me show you what I'm
Pull it up. Let's see it, what you're working with.
Show you what I'm working with. Okay. So here is the Batmobile.
Was that Mystical who did that? Shake ass. Watch yourself. Was that Mystical?
Yeah, I think so. But
that's a dope ass Batmobile. That's one of my favorites. That's Adam West's Batmobile.
Yes, this Batmobile is currently up for pre-order for $150 roonies, simoleons, etc. Yeah, I'm very, I can't drop that much money on a Batmobile, but I do think it's cool. It's 1,822 pieces, and the completed build is 19 inches long. So if you're interested and you don't have any kids that are going to fuck it up, I recommend buying it. Seems really cool for Batman fans.
19 inches, Quan. So if you think about it and you multiply it out 18 more times, that's where you'll be. When it comes to Batman, my wallet opens. I'm just kidding, Quan. I love you. I've been waiting to make my first Lego purchase because I want the typewriter, and it's like,
well, when you do it,
buy.
You won't stop though. I'm a little bit worried for just as someone who knows you.
Yeah.
I just think that like once you start cashing in on the Lego verse, then he's doomed. He's doomed.
You guys may never see me again.
Yeah. I think so.
Let's see. There is nothing really to segue out of that.
Mario.
Do you have where did you send a Mario thing?
I did in the
Is
Discord.
it on Discord? Oh, fair. I will go get that then. Oh yeah, I did bring this up. Let me do my job, ladies and gentlemen. This is live TV.
There's also hundreds of Game of Thrones props up for auction as you bring that up, which is funny because I remember seeing a show where you and Bo were talking about auction stuff, and like it's like the price is right. But I'm wondering, like, is there anything from Game of Thrones that you would want to buy on an auction?
Like gear from the show. I would like Jon Snow's cloak.
That's a good one.
Like the cloak from being the Lord, the Lord of the Night's Watch or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I also think that Tyrion's dagger that came from House of the Dragons, which was originally, was it Aemon's dagger?
Some really cool stuff. They have Jon Snow's longsword.
Ooh, White Claw?
Yes.
White Fang?
Long
Longclaw. I was gonna eventually get there.
And also a hand of the Queen pin from Peter Dinklage as Tyrion, which is pretty cool as well.
Hell yeah. Let's watch this Mario trailer, and then I'll pull that up, and we'll go into that after this Mario trailer. Then
do it.
I'll pull it up. We're just flying by the seat of our pants today. Mario and Luigi brothership. Greetings from Concordia.
Quick. Cute.
I'm here for it. I'm never.
Fans.
Yeah, I'm never gonna be mad about a nice Mario game. Never in a million years.
Yeah.
Long dick. What? I'm gonna come when it drops. That sounds par for the course. That
pretty on brand. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Let's go with it. This comes from ABC News. Caitlin Huamani. Hundreds of Game of Thrones prompts are up for auction. Fans of Game of Thrones can now battle it out themselves as 2,000 items from this series goes up for auctions. That's ridiculous.
Right.
The starting bids range from $500 to $20,000 for items as iconic as Jaime Lannister's full suit of armor and sword to props as granular as prosthetic teeth used for the White Walkers. Other notable items include Daenerys Targaryen's memorable cloaks, coats, and leather ensembles, some that feature dragon chokers and accents, Jon Snow's notorious Longclaw sword, and the hand of the Queen pin donned by Peter Dinklage. The bell during Cersei's Walk of Shame is also on there. The
bell? Wow.
Yeah. That's where you're fucked up, Quan. I would use her card to get.
I was gonna say, I was like, I think she's the one whose card that you want to use.
Al says we're buying this for our Switch. Yeah, for sure, definitely we'd have to use her card. What about you? What specifically from the show would you want?
Probably the pin. I wouldn't want anything too big. You know, I'm just kind of curious about the size, like dimensions of Daenerys' stuff. But I just know I wouldn't fit into it. I would want to wear it, you know. I don't have the space to display it like Batman and his suits, you know. So I think I'd want the hand of the king or queen pin, and I'd put it on my jean jacket or my backpack or something like that. So
if I had an actual like screen verified, I would put it in like a shadow box and hang that shit on my wall. You know what I mean? Like. That's where I just feel like that would be dope. Like to have that on display. Instagram group chat. Will, fantastic. This, I don't even know for sure what this is. It looked cool and it had over 1 million views. And we haven't watched it yet. Okay. An ambitious young dancer dreams of fame and fortune in New York City, but after suffering a devastating injury, an older, wealthy couple welcomes her into their home in the luxury of fame and fortune.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know, but it has a ton of views and we haven't watched it. So let's see.
As a previous dancer, I am curious.
I came here for one reason. To make something of myself. To be on stage. To see my name in big lights. But dreams don't always come true.
I feel like I've seen her in something. Oh God.
She's been in a few. She's been in.
You know, we found you.
The Jason Bateman movie or show.
Oh yeah, she was in Ozark. She was the daughter.
Ozark.
Right?
She was also in another Netflix show I can't remember right now.
The place is yours if you want it.
Terry, you don't even know these people. Look. Moving into my own place feels like a first step.
A Quiet Place was fucking creepy.
I think this belonged to your old tenant.
She skipped out of here like Cinderella at midnight.
Uh-oh. You don't ever throw that shit away. It's disrespectful to the ghosts.
Show me. Again.
Why you have fucked up ankles because you can't
Being on
pirouette
stage
right.
isn't
You
what
gotta figure
this.
out something else, girl. It's so sad how like when you're like a athlete, how
What's
that
up
is the type of thing
here?
that can just ruin your
just
career in a
please,
split
please?
second.
As a former football player, I can 100% verify that in the 9th grade, I had an injury to my shoulder, and they told me that like if I were to ever re-injure it in that manner,
There's
would have to
something wrong
require like
with these
multiple
people.
surgeries to correct it and shit. I broke my collarbone and
I think
dislocated
something
my
happened
shoulder
to
at the
the
same
girl who
time
took
in a
before
football
me.
They
accident.
did ungodly things to her.
In the 9th grade,
And now they've
never played
chosen
football
me.
again after that point.
Oh my
Mhm.
God.
That was when I switched to band full time.
No wonder you're crazy.
Yeah. I played baseball and football both all the way up until 9th grade.
I was the
We
thing
could
I
give you
spent the most time doing was dancing and playing the violin.
big
That's it.
This is so much bigger than me.
Also,
I
she'd
can't
wear that
run
fuck
from
every
it.
day. The hand of the
Mhm.
queen
This
brooch.
is a
Just
road
walk around with it.
I'm
I'm
going to play.
Hand of the queen.
babies get
Uh-huh.
to stay.
Nobody can touch me.
And you're right, AJ. Injuries will change everything, bro. Apartment 7A.
Another horror movie. Let's do Smile 2. Have you seen Smile?
No, I haven't.
Oh God, Will, you have to watch Smile. It's very scary. Jeez. I think it's one of the horror movies that I personally like find very creepy.
Yeah? What about it makes it creepy for you then?
The visuals.
I'm waiting for an ad to finish now.
Yeah,
It
you're good.
started
The
out.
visuals for me are very off-putting. When I like deep dive into what is about horror that I like and I don't like I like reading horror, but I'm not always a good horror movie watcher. Especially if it's like ghost stuff, then I'm like, no, I'm good. Nope. Demonic shit, I'm not into it. But like if it could happen in real life, then I'm like into it, I think, in a way. So I don't know.
We all have a series of injuries. Sec, first and foremost, I love you dearly, but you did not strike me as a hockey player. That's you surprised the shit out of me. Every day I learn something new about you that shocks me. AJ says he was going to send it to us, but didn't think you liked horror. And AJ also had an injury that ended his football career.
My horror, like I'll watch a trailer. I won't watch a movie usually. You know, I'm into watching a trailer, but I'm usually forced to watch a scary movie, not because I don't like them, but just because I would rather play a cozy game or watch something else.
I'm a pretty big horror fan.
Something really bad happened. You remember Louis Fergoli from high school? I went to his apartment. But when I showed up,
Louis?
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Minnesota. Dude, I've been there. Acid's a hell of a drug.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sky Riley, you are in the middle of a big world tour.
You okay? I keep seeing this face everywhere.
Whoa.
I'm telling you, it was very creepy.
That would
You should watch
freak.
the first one. You should watch it.
A death. Now it's latched onto you.
911, what's your emergency?
I've traced a string of deaths to you.
Sex says she's never watched a horror story or a horror movie. Quan says he enjoyed Smile. I'll have to look it up. Tell me where I can watch it. Somebody let me know, and I'll watch it before next Tuesday. Casual horror fan. I like to
He's
consume
lying.
horror content,
How is
not just gore for the sake of gore. I can
Hulu.
definitely understand that.
Hulu is where you can watch it.
Okay. Whoa.
We have to end it. No matter what.
It's one of the scariest horror movies I've ever seen. For me
Smile?
personally, yeah.
We did an episode of Getting Off with the warden Matt Ritter. No free shout outs. That was movies that scared the hell out of us. And for me, as a young adult and young child, for some reason, Child's Play always scared the shit out of me.
For me, it was Jurassic Park.
Really?
Which is not a horror movie, but if you watch that shit too young, you will have nightmares about dinosaurs.
Another one was Thinner, the Stephen King movie where like the dude just shrivels up and oh god.
Also,
freaked
Rose
me out.
Red for me. That one was really scary.
Final Destination was one that freaks a lot of people out. Like I know people still to this day who won't drive behind log trucks because of that. Jeepers Creepers was one that freaked AJ the fuck out. Like everybody's got one that for some reason it doesn't matter. Well, it just happens. Let's take a look at another Lego set.
Okay.
Sean Fallon, Lego Ideas. Lego Ideas comes out with the Nightmare Before Christmas set. It's on sale now. Tim Burton's beloved 1993 film is finally coming to Lego on September 3rd. So it dropped today, ladies and gentlemen. What's this? It's the Lego set that fans of the Nightmare Before Christmas have been waiting for. Lego has finally announced the Ideas set inspired by Tim Burton's beloved 1993 film. So I'm just going to show it to you because that's what's more important about looking at Lego sets and realizing that this one might be moving into the one over the typewriter at a $200 purchase. But you get,
it's so
yeah,
cute.
look how cool that looks. The spiral, yeah, like, that's fucking cool. Will, please don't get addicted to Legos.
Yeah, I don't think it's in your best interest, but I do think that like Legos are one of my first sets as an adult was like the bouquet flower arrangement one, and it was very fun and relaxing to do. It's like a flower that won't die.
See, think about how perfect it is. I've got all this open space on my desk.
You do.
And I can just set and just do builds, and then there'll be cool decorations. See, I was just like, nope.
Because she knows, I know, we know. Nope.
Netflix is making a Squid Games video game. I heard that, AJ. For me, and you and Al would both, y'all know this, and y'all know me, playing an MMO and building Legos and starting the big business, nobody would ever see or speak to me.
Yeah.
Ever again.
It's literally like feed you through a slat in the door. Like, here's your dinner. Like
something like that.
Pass me the pee bag, so I can empty it for you.
The nice thing is, since we moved the office downstairs, there's a bathroom attached to it. So literally it's like 6 feet from where I'm sitting right now on the other side. So
all you need is a mini fridge now.
No, the kitchen is on the other side of this office is off the kitchen. So the fridge with my Dr. Pepper is right there. The pantry with my potato chips and the toilet.
With my potato chips.
That would smell like broke. I'm already broke, Sec. I don't know how to tell you that. Netflix fandom is forever, Hex.
Yeah.
See you live and in real life in Atlanta on September 19th. And online,
wow,
September
19th is the day.
It's the booming day. Shit is happening.
Yeah.
Netflix is doing their Geeked Week 2024. September 19th in Atlanta, they're doing a live presentation with like panels and boards all day. And then over 3 days, I would love to go. That'd be a lot of fun. And then over 3 days from the 16th through the 18th, the 16th, 17th, and 18th, they're going to be doing digital like showcases to show all their new shit that's coming. This is the newest video for Geeked Week.
Geeked Week is a cool thing that they've started. Last year being, I think, the first year that they did it.
The other day in September. Ayo.
Did you watch Squid Game?
I did. I watched that one, and I watched the live action where they actually had the things like. Yeah, I was a big fan. I liked it a lot. The concept was cool. The show was awesome. I really liked the show.
Show me what you've got.
God damn it, Neil Gaiman.
I see you for who you truly are.
Can you really celebrate the art from the artist?
Is yours.
Yeah, it's basically their nerdy shit Usually it's animated or just like, yeah,
More.
nerdy shit.
They have confirmed that's where we're getting all the new Stranger Things stuff for next summer for the last season. They're dropping all of that over 3 days for what's happening in the last season of Stranger Things. Like, they're kind of putting all their eggs in one basket, so to speak, with the Netflix exclusive content, because they're going to showcase a year's worth of shit inside of these 3 days.
Yeah.
You have the chance to rally the Undercity together. Your symbol.
I recommend Arcane. It's great as well.
Forever.
Definitely hyped as fuck.
Yeah.
The other big rumor, Hex, about the Netflix thing is that they're dropping this coming, I guess, now in 2 weeks. They're going to do an entire showcase on the new cloud gaming features of Netflix. One of the things some people have talked about is now you can download and play like GTA 3 and San Andreas and shit using you can put your phone on like one of those backbone things and connect your fucking Xbox controller to your phone and shit.
Backbone things.
You know what I'm talking about? One of those bullshit things that you like clip onto your phone. You know what
I would use it for RuneScape because
are you playing RuneScape on your phone?
Sometimes I do because I'm downstairs. My office is upstairs. It's very far.
Fair.
It's very far. So
do your characters link?
Yeah.
So like I could put it on my phone and play as my character from my computer, but on my phone?
Correct.
I had no idea.
Maybe I shouldn't have told you that. But yes.
That's knowledge that I needed. Can I bully somebody for playing GTA on Netflix? Yeah, I've got 2 people right now. I'll send you a message off air and let you know who it is. But yeah, their big announcement, they're going to introduce this whole cloud-based gaming platform inside of Netflix, and part of it's going to include things like the Xbox Game Pass and stuff like that, where you will be able to download and play entire Xbox like featured games via the cloud. How do you feel about this? Again, and we talk about it every few weeks, it feels like the whole moving from consoles thing, the generation of moving away from consoles.
It's weird. I'm curious as to how it would work.
What's up, Scorpion? Love you. Thanks for stopping by today.
I know that YouTube has games as well, if you didn't know.
YouTube has them. Yeah,
I've
there's
tried
a few
it. I would need to see an ad for it to work on me on Netflix, because that's how it works on me on YouTube. Which, by the way, YouTube Premium recently, I don't know when it changed. I don't have YouTube Premium. I'm not a loser. But now you cannot add shit to your queue unless you have YouTube Premium, which you used to be able to do. And that pisses me off. That's all I have to say about it, is that it pisses me off that you can't add anything to your queue. So if you want to watch something next, you can't unless you have YouTube Premium.
I have to be honest with you. I think I'm using YouTube wrong.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had to set up a queue for my YouTube videos.
So when I'm watching a video and I'm like scrolling, oh, I want to watch that next, especially when I'm working. I'll add it to my queue.
Okay.
You know? Yeah.
I have started watching more YouTube now, and it's
Me too.
mostly
It's all
gaming related
Taekwon
and
sends
stuff.
me is YouTube shit. And
I'll
I'm
watch
not a
that.
big YouTuber.
Documentaries, fucking hella documentaries on YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm still casually putting one together right now, and it's like every time I am, it's a lot of work. And somebody should have told me that filmmaking was so fucking time consuming and expensive.
It is.
It's so fucking time consuming.
And is.
We have 2 years of footage. And when I say 2 years, I mean, I'm talking probably 15 to 20 wrestling shows over those 2 years at 5 to 6 hours a show.
Which amounts to how much time in the documentary, though?
Almost 100 hours of actual footage will equate to the 6 90-minute episodes. So over 100 hours of footage will equate to about 10 hours of the actual documentary when it's all said and done.
When I learned, and when I was in school in animation, it's like a frame is 24 drawings. So 1 second is 24 drawings. I was like, what? You know, like that's like, are you, wait, what?
Quan said Will's comment about filmmaking reminded me I'm supposed to be sketching. That's the thing is like, I realized that too. I'm working on writing a script, and it's like the guy who just proofread part of it was like, by the way, you need to remember this is just one basic rule of thumb. I said, okay. He goes, 1 page essentially equates to 1 minute in film. And I was like, so this is going to be 126 pages. And he was like, buckle in,
Yes.
Buttercup. Like,
Buckle in, Buttercup.
I've got 10 done. So I'm not even 10% of the way through the film. And I'm like,
It's okay.
oh my God.
It's okay.
That's what my professor told me too, Will. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm a very novice. I was in journalism school. So like I didn't do anything with film or outside of, I did radio a little bit, but like one class. So I never did anything film related outside of film appreciation when I was in school. So like now getting into the videography side of it and the editing side, I'm like, I get why these motherfuckers charge as much as they do. Because this shit is like, God, I could talk
Yeah.
forever. Just editing.
It's a lot.
So speaking of nostalgia, my pilot is currently sitting at 47 pages. I've got a short film right now that is outlined to be 60, and I've got to cut it down to 30. So essentially, I've got to cut my movie in half and figure out how I can give you 60 minutes worth of information inside of 30 minutes. It's a mind fuck, man. Like,
yeah,
it's tough. Speaking of nostalgia, we saw something the other day. We read about it. The Atari's coming out with HDMI ported stuff so you can play the Atari games. One of those is they're doing a remastered version. Tetris Forever is dropping on PC and consoles.
Tetris Forever.
Tetris Forever. What's up, Tommy? Thanks for the resub. Tommy's been here 2 months. One subscribed for 7 months in a row. Tommy, I love you for that.
12 shapes. It's too much to remember.
Like he finished it.
I decided that
got to the kill screen, like everything.
Oh, if I introduce flipping, then I have just 5 pieces.
It's giving
That's how
Tron right now.
I didn't have the rights.
Everything has like these fucking like drop house fucking drum and bass beats for their soundtrack.
No, but do you remember when fucking God, what's that movie?
One of the
By
greatest
Christopher
games in
Nolan.
the history of computer games.
Batman?
Mm-mm.
No, I'm just kidding.
Not that one. Shit. Inception.
Yes, I loved that.
After that, so many movies after had like the Bwaum effect is what I like to call it. Like the Bwaum, and then like then something would happen like
and it appeals to everyone.
Crazy. It's always the weird shit that I notice, I think.
And every place was clamoring for more.
Have you seen Ready Player One?
We're always trying to figure out what is the best way
I
to
think
keep the
so.
core
It sounds
game
familiar.
of Tetris.
The one set in the future, and it's like people live inside of the Oasis and play video games like to do their real life shit.
Yeah.
Tetris Forever. I forgot where I was going with that. I'm high. I mean, it is what it is. People, you know what you signed up for.
That's fine. Let me see. What do we got?
I've got more stuff ready. I just was like brain farting on segues. But there's really no segues. My goal in this show is to get so stoned that I just watch trailers in the last 20 minutes. So we're right on we're right on core. Right on par.
Do you like Fall Guys?
I thought it was a lot of fun. I just can't ever find people to play with me. They're doing a Fall Guys Spider-Man crossover, which is fucking awesome.
I feel like Ty just recently was like, we could play Fall Guys. I was like, I hate losing.
I had a blast playing Fall Guys. I tried to get Al. What she didn't like about it was when we die, we got to wait for everybody else to finish before we can play the next game. So she was like, that gets kind of boring.
I hate it because I'm not good at platformers, as we have discussed. And this game is just a platformer with harder obstacles.
Thank you, AJ. We'll watch it at the very end. And I by no means played a lot of Fall Guys. I'm not at all admitting that. There are still many games that I've never played because that's how little I've played of it. But I think with the right crew, we can make it fun. And we've got enough people now because we could get Bo and Scowls and me and you and Quan. We get Al.
Assuming Bo will tear away himself from Fortnite.
I'll let you know the next time they play. Just absolutely. I want to get in on it. We should definitely, we've got enough people that we could put a game of 10 or 12 people together to where we don't have to wait for randoms to finish. Like we can set it up to where it's only the 10 or 12 of us playing and we keep going in a loop playing the mini games that way, like a really big ass fucking Mario Party. That I could get behind. Like,
oh, well, we should, I'll have to tell you later. We should get you in on this board game that me and Ty and our friend Blue have been playing. It's really fun.
I'm into it. We're going to do a subathon going into the fall. And one of the things we want to do is going to be a board game night. We're going to get, what is it? The Jackalope membership or whatever the fuck it is, where you can play the browser based games with your chat. So like me and you and Bo and Al would all be on screen together playing with a shared screen. And then the other tokens on the board would be people in the chat who are playing with us via the same browser. Super cool shit like that lined up for the next one. Hi, Tim and Quentin with Scorpion. Fantastic. Yeah, we could definitely have Jackbox. There you go. Not Jackalope. I knew it was something.
I was
like
that. The game that we've been playing is No Time to Relax. I think that's what it's called. It's pretty fun.
I don't know what my dogs are barking at, but they always do it at least once an episode where they lose their fucking mind. Real quick, knock out a quick article, then a couple quick trailers before we go home. Sir Ian McKellen says he's been asked to return as Gandalf for Lord of the Rings, The Hunt for Gollum.
That, yeah.
Kofi Outlaw comic books. How do you feel about Ian McKellen making his return to the Shire, as they say?
I don't think anyone else could be Gandalf. And I would be disappointed if they got anyone to be Gandalf. You know, he is Gandalf.
No, 100%.
Literally, when you think about Harry Potter and Dumbledore, the only reason that worked is because it was only the second movie in that, rest in peace, that guy died.
Yeah, no doubt.
They found a new Dumbledore. So yeah, it can only be Sir Ian McKellen for me.
100%. All right. Ryan Dinsdale, IGN. Xbox boss Phil Spencer passed on Destiny and Guitar Hero. He's quoted as saying, "I've made some of the worst game choice decisions ever." What do you think about Phil Spencer coming out and being like, "I passed on some of these games"? What do you think? Like admitting that he had the chance to make, Bungie, Bungie and Destiny and all of that, and he let them walk because he was at the front when they split after the Halo debacle and all of that. And all of that nonsense. What do you think about him owning it up and being like, "Yeah, I made some bad calls in my reign"? Is that okay for him to own it?
I think it's for the best to own it. People change over time. Hindsight's 2020. It's a hard business and it's a lot of pressure and a lot of numbers moving around. So you can only make the decisions that you're making that seem right at the time that may not seem right at this time looking back.
And one more before we go to the Ready Player One trailer so you can see if you remember watching it. Batman won't appear in the Penguin spinoff show at all. How you feel about that?
I don't mind it if it's about the show is about the Penguin.
Yeah.
Right?
It's his origin.
Then we don't need Batman, right? We can just learn how he became Penguin, I guess.
Or why he is Penguin. Because he's older than Bruce Wayne anyways. It wouldn't make sense for it to be part of it.
I agree. I feel like that's fine. I don't love all the different Batmans we've gotten. That's the one thing about DC is the bunch of different Supermans and Batmans actors we've gotten is just a lot, you know, and by different, I mean like the universes that they are creating in their own universe. And I'm like, well, which one is the best one? You know, like I shouldn't have to ask which one is my favorite, which version of this character is my favorite. I hate that.
So which Batman is your favorite?
None of them. I don't like Batman.
Okay. Which Bruce Wayne is your favorite?
So when I first watched Batman, it was the Christopher Nolan. He did
the Christopher Nolan trilogy.
That
Dark Knight
Dark Knight,
Rises.
yeah.
My dad
And
did,
it was
because
okay.
It sounded like a superhero's alter ego.
I don't like Ben
Peter
Affleck
Parker,
Batman either.
Bruce
I don't
Banner.
like any of them.
I'm not a Ben
When I was
Affleck
a
guy.
kid,
I think
my
that
mom too.
Val Kilmer, George Clooney, and sparkly Batman Edward Cullen are the three worst.
Tiny corner of nowhere.
Edward Cullen Batman is too edgy for me.
I think the best Bruce Wayne was I'm gonna kick myself in the dick for not remembering Michael Keaton. He was the best Bruce Wayne, and Christian Bale those were the two best Bruce Waynes. I think the best Batman was Christian Bale.
I can get with that.
Yeah. I am the Christopher Nolan Batman universe kind of person. I think he did a great job with those three movies.
Because of all the things they can
But yeah, this is Ready Player One, where they live inside of the Oasis and shit, and like they wear suits so they can feel what's happening, like and it's all virtual reality based.
James Halliday. Hello. If you're watching this, I'm dead. I created a hidden object, an Easter egg. The first person to find the egg will inherit $500 billion and total control of the Oasis itself.
Who is this Parzival? And how the hell?
This is another one of those movies where it's just like a nostalgia dump.
This is just a game.
This is the type of thing where I feel like it would be better as an anime.
The world's most important economic resource.
This would be a killer anime.
Yeah.
The story of the love interest, I can't remember her name, where she's like going against the rebellion from inside, like the group of hackers. I think that those guys would be a fantastic anime, because half the story would be told Artemis. It would be told in this like super like grungy real world Matrix kind of like thing, and then the other half is that. Like, how is that not made for an
just
anime?
now from Overwatch?
Yeah.
It just
Like
is cringy when it's live action. In a sense, for me, it
needs to be an anime.
Yeah, like Iron Giant. What the fuck? Like for me, it's like when you think of Wreck-It Ralph, if you've seen it.
Yeah.
All those characters, it felt normal. Can you imagine if Wreck-It Ralph was live action? It'd be weird.
No, you're.
Yeah.
Did they try to do that? Was it Seth Rogen or somebody stupid in a Wreck-It Ralph live action movie?
I have no idea.
I'm gonna look it up real quick. We are at the end of the show, though. It was always an easy hour, Bridget. I love you. Thank you. But plug yourself live on air. Tell everybody where to find you.
You can find me on Twitter and OnlyFans at its_ppower, and also on Instagram at its.ppower.
This is from a year ago, but Dreamcasting a live action Wreck-It Mouse. Walt Disney
Wreck-It
Pictures
Ralph.
in 2023 was working on a live action cast for Wreck-It Ralph, but this was from over a year ago, so I don't know how reputable that is. But I thought I had remembered hearing something about it. Wreck-It Mouth is the porn parody. There's Rule 43 or whatever, right? If it exists, there's a porn parody. 34. Yeah. See, dyslexic, OCDH, it's all kinds of things wrong with my brain.
It's okay.
Jack Black is going to be Steve in the Minecraft movie. Is that real, Tim? Because I also heard that rumor too. Anyways, we love you guys in the chat. Thanks for hanging out with us. Remember to follow us anywhere you do anything on the internet. If you search It's P Power, The Will Gray, Just a Girl 918, The Ginger Ninja, Jaxvo 2020, or Botch Bots and Share Shots, Ribbit City Radio. Anywhere you do anything on the internet, you'll find us. There's a couple links in any of the descriptions where you're watching us. One is a Discord link. That's a direct link to all the host producers, content creators, and minds behind Ribbit City Radio. The other is a merch link for your hats, your t-shirts, your boxers with Bo's face on them, fanny packs, all that nonsense. Most importantly is your Amazon Prime subscription. If you have Amazon Prime, All of us do. You get a free Twitch subscription. Go on your computer, sign in, give it to me, give it to Creation World Sheely, give it to Off the Top Media, give it to any of my friends, just as long as Jeff Bezos doesn't get it. He's got too much money. Bridget, anything for the class?
That's it.
Fantastic. Sec, Tim, Quan, Bree, Scorpion, everybody from Clubhouse Entertainment stopping by and showing us some love. Quan's in the house, Al's in the house. Fuck Jeff Bezos. That's it. We love you guys. For the local swap hag, everybody's favorite hex, Bridget, I'm the Will Gray. Thanks for stopping by and listening, my people.
Bye.